Alright, welcome to this video. We're going to be doing LeetCode problem 520, detect capital. So it should return a true or false value, right? A Boolean value if all letters in the word are capitals, all letters in the word are not capitals, like this, or just the first letter of the word is capital and the rest is lowercase. So I've seen a lot of different ways to solve this, like regular expressions, etc. But I'll give you the solution that made the most sense to me to understand. So what we're going to do is get a count of how many capitals are in the input string. So I'll say let capital count be equal to 0, and let's increase it accordingly if there are capitals. So I'll say for let I is equal to 0. We're going to iterate over every character in the input string or letter, whatever you want to call it. So for let I is equal to 0, I is less than word.length I++. To make my code easier to read, I'll just say const char is equal to word at index I. You could also call it letter const letter, right? I'll call it char. So we'll say if char is equal to itself uppercase, right? If the character is equal to itself uppercase, then that means it was uppercased in the first place, right? If the character was uppercased in the first place, it will be equal to itself uppercased. Again, if the character was lowercase in the first place, it will not equal to itself uppercase. So again, this if check is saying if the character we are on is uppercased, then capital count plus equals 1. And that's it. This for loop will iterate over every character in the input string and get an accurate capital count. Now, let's go over the 3 conditions that we return true. All letters in this word are capitals, like USA. So I can say return capital count is equal to word.length, right? Every single letter is a capital. So that's our first check, done. Or all letters in this word are not capitals, like LeetCode. So I'll say here, or capital count is equal to 0. And finally, I'll say, or, I'll put this in parentheses, just the first character is uppercased and the rest is lowercased. And to represent that, I'll say word at index 0, the first character is uppercased. So word 0 dot, let me type this out first. So again, I'm not finished yet. So let me just reiterate over everything again. So either everything's capitalized, nothing's capitalized, or our final condition, the first character is capitalized and the rest is lowercased. So I'll say capital count is equal to 1. Let me put parentheses here so it's easier to see what's going on, right? This means only the first character is capitalized, the rest is lowercase. So I'll save, and I'll go head over to LeetCode, and let's make sure that the test passed. And of course, if you like this kind of content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified of new content. Let's press submit, and we pass LeetCode's test. So, what is detect capital complexity analysis? Time complexity is O of n because we go over every character in the input string using that for loop, right? And space complexity is O of 1. Yes, our capital count variable can increase, but it is a type of number, and that's constant space. All right, that should be it for this video.